And we're live. Welcome to another night with Montee and MiMi. What's up, MiMi?
Nothing much. Happy birthday. You can hear me. I had my mic off. I didn't realize that.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank
How
you.
was your day?
My day has been a good day. It has been a really good day. I mean, it has been stress free for the most part. I got up. I had a lot of messages this morning from
Yeah.
like people that I didn't expect messages from. My brother FaceTimed me for about an hour this morning while he was on his way to work. It
Hmm.
started about 5 o'clock this morning. And so like I've been literally up since 4 o'clock this morning, like, with birthday wishes and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for your birthday wish. I got it this morning.
Good.
Um, thank you, Linda. So I got your birthday wish. So thank you so much. But yeah, today has been a really good day. It's Josiah's birthday as well as mine.
Uh,
And so yeah, it's a special day for us in the house. He really didn't want much. He asked Jacoby for a game system. He asked me for a necklace, and he asked me for what he's having a party this weekend. Um,
he
things
said
like
he ain't asked for much.
he didn't. Not
Child,
as
them things together about $1,000.
it is. It is. And then he wanted, of course, he's still talking about a car. He wants a car. So
Y'all go
yeah,
get it. Y'all go get
at
it.
15, he wants a car. Um,
Hmm.
but I went to work, and when I walked into work, my office was decorated.
Oh.
Um, and so I don't know why this is saying this. Oh, okay. Okay. And so yeah, so I walked in and my whole office was decorated. I mean, and it was balloons everywhere. It was so beautiful.
Sweet.
And so then the whole school sung happy birthday today. And then thank you so much, Nicole. What's up, girl? And so thank you, Perry. How are you? And so Greenville, I will cash you up you just said it. Well, you know what?
Uh,
Thank you, Mr. Perry Smith. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. And I've gotten some cash apps, gift cards, things of that nature. So it has been really a good birthday. But my friend Kim got me a cheesecake. She was the one that decorated my office. So she got me this little miniature cheesecake. And
yeah.
so like I tasted a little bit, and then my boss brought me in this donut. I mean, and so it's just been really a really good day. My mom called, my sister called, everybody's called, Jacoby's family has reached out. I mean, it has been
Oh.
a really good day. I mean, I want to say that this is one of the best birthdays that I've had in a long time. And I don't know if it's because I'm so free in my skin or I'm free and happy. I don't know what it is, but it's
Might
just
be all the above. Don't even think about it. Just enjoy
I haven't. You know what?
it.
And like today, I lost my wallet, and
Yeah.
so I got really nervous. And I thank you. And I lost my wallet, and I was like, "Oh my god, I lost my wallet, and I know what to do." And so then I called back to the school to see if I left it at school, and they couldn't find my wallet. And so I was like, "Well, whatever." I didn't
Right.
get mad or anything. It was just kind of like, I'm not gonna let it spoil my day. Guess where the wallet was?
Where?
In my bag the whole time. I looked in my bag, couldn't find it. It was in my bag the whole time. I mean, so I've had some really good people reach out to me on, Facebook, Instagram. It's
Hmm.
been really the church. I mean, it has been a really
Yeah.
good day. And so Josiah did not, we were supposed to do lunch today. My son, we were supposed to do lunch today, and because I left work early. And so he
Right.
called me. He was just like, Dad, I really don't feel like going out. And I was like, you don't feel like going out with your dad? And he was like, no, really don't feel like going out. And I was like, so what do you want to eat, son? He's like, you know what you can do for me? And I was like, what? He was like, just stop by Chick-fil-A and get me something to eat. And I was like, okay, easy. He didn't even want a cake today, but Josiah loves Snickers. And
Child.
so I
Yeah.
went
That's what we
to
got in common, huh?
I went to Cheesecake Factory
Yeah.
and bought him a whole cheesecake that's covered in Snickers.
The Snicker
So
bar, that's my favorite. Oh my God.
so yeah. And so then I came home and I met Marcia, Charcel, Deja, and Miss Teresa at the Hideaway. And
Oh,
so they was trying to get me cocktail before the show, and I was telling
yeah,
them I got to be right for this show.
right,
So I
right.
had a couple of drinks, you know. However, I'm
Yeah,
good. So how are you, Mimi? We have not talked in a whole
yeah.
week, but how are you?
I'm 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 going through some stuff for this, but today is not the day to talk about it. It's all about
Well, it's all
it,
about love and
it's
light today.
all yep, all about you.
Thank you, Sandra. So listen, I'm not the only one that's celebrating a birthday. You have a birthday that's coming up Wednesday.
I too.
You have a whole birthday coming up Wednesday. How old you be, Mimi? Are you one of those women?
46.
Are you one of those women?
I'm 40. I'm gonna be 46.
You 46?
I'm gonna
You
be
look good.
46. Well, thank
You
you.
look good. I
I,
turned 44 today. The
I
big
know.
44 and Josiah is 15. So yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. You know, and I'm thankful. I'm just, you know what? I've come to the, I've just come to realize that I'm thankful just for life,
Yeah.
health, and strength. Because
Absolutely.
another way, it could have been another way. So many people are dying right now,
Yes.
so it could have been another way.
That's
But anyway,
true.
let's get to it. You know, we didn't have a show last week, but we're
Right.
here this week, right? And so,
Absolutely.
so tonight is a conversation between Mimi and Montee. And so, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to read your letters. I know, and you're used to us having a panel to discuss this and to tell you how, you know, everybody feels and all this, but we're not doing that tonight, right? It's just
It's
Mimi.
just a Pisces night tonight.
It's a Pisces night tonight. So we're
Mhm.
going to need your feedback tonight. So this is tonight that we're going to ask for the congregation. The congregation to give us some feedback. We need some amens and we need some I don't agrees and some things of that nature. So we're going to ask that you go to your chat box on Facebook and tell us what you're thinking, you know, and who's to say we might invite you to be on here tonight. You never know. But we
No,
want
no.
you to be very boisterous on tonight and let us know what you're thinking as we get ready to read this first letter. Thank you so much, Sharona. You know, I have some good people in my life. I want to say that, Mimi.
You do.
Really, really, really good people in my life. A
Yeah.
lot of people, a lot of people have done a lot of good things for me. I'm very, very appreciative um, of this. You know, I know that I've said the story so many times. My dad died on my birthday,
Yeah.
5 years ago, and so it today has been a good day. I just refuse to go there, you know, and I'm living. You know, I'm living my life. I'm doing the best that I
Right.
can. All right. So listen, first letter tonight. First letter, Mimi. It
All right.
says, Lord. That's how they typed it out. Lord. Thank you for coming. It says, Lord, I fucked the bishop. I'm there. So
Wait a minute.
I tell everybody, I don't read these letters. They were just literally handed to me right now.
Oh shit. I re- okay.
Okay, it says, Dear Monty and Mimi, I met this guy online and we really hit it off. We chatted 2 weeks on the phone before we decided to officially go on a date. He picked me up at my house and we went to a nice fancy restaurant. To my surprise, we had great conversation. Halfway through the dinner, this woman walks by and says, Oh, hey, Bishop, nice seeing you out. I just love you. In my mind, I said, wait, did she say Bishop? I made a mental note and didn't address it. After dinner, he needed to stop by the store and pick up a few groceries. I said, sure, I don't mind tagging along. While we were in the store, another man said, Hey, Pastor, how you doing? Of course, I gave him a look like, what the fuck? When the guy walked away, my date said, I'm really not a pastor. People just call me that because I'm so positive. Honestly, I believed him. I come from a family of church folk, and it's not uncommon to throw around the term pastor or bishop. We made it back to his place and we Netflixed and chilled. We didn't even make it through the movie. His hands were all over me. I pulled down his pants and was amazed. He led me to the bedroom and he got to work. Baby, when I tell you his sex was so underwhelming, after
Oh,
he climax, I was good. I didn't mind. I didn't have to get mine as I was okay with that. I left and never called his ass again. I'm sorry, bad sex is a deal breaker for me. A month goes by and I don't talk to him. My mom's church was having their church anniversary and she wanted me to come to her church, come to church with her. I went to my I went, and to my surprise, when the guest preacher got up, it was none other than Pastor himself. We locked eyes and he smirked. I smirked. Later, he sent a message on Facebook and said, "Please don't tell my secret." I really did like him and we had a great conversation, but I wish he would have been upfront about being a pastor. Am I being shallow with the whole sex piece as well? I mean, it wasn't the best sex, but it wasn't the worst. It was just boring. Sincerely, I ain't church material. MiMi.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Baby.
MiMi.
Yes.
MiMi.
You know that, yeah. Yeah.
I
My
mean,
thing is, okay, so this guy, I mean, we not I ain't even outside of the letter. The bishop not comfortable with being a bishop. He ain't comfortable being gay. Like, what he just want to go back into a daggone
well,
do you want to be a hermit? I mean, what?
so let me just say this. A lot of times it depends on the denomination, whether the
Right.
church, if you're out or you're an inclusive church, then a lot of times that you have to hide who you are in church. Been there, done that. So I get that piece, but I think that once that you were out, I think that you should have disclosed to the guy who you really, really were. Hey, listen, I'm a pastor in the church, or hey, listen, I'm this, I'm that. You know, hey, listen, this is who I am. I think that there has to be some level of letting people know, because then when you have cases like this and you're out and you're really not out the closet, but you're out with an individual and
Yeah.
somebody walks up to you and says, "Hey, Bishop," then I need to know how to address the situation.
But see, this
You
the
know?
other thing. If the guy that his date, if he was a flamboyant gay, uh, it's gonna be some rumors around the church now.
Right.
But you
So
know
you
what? Outside of that, like, I just think it's so sad that in this day and time, even being a believer, a Christian, person of the cloth, that you can't just be who you are. To me, that is it makes me sad when people just can't be themselves. And this man just for what he feels he has a calling. Because if you bishop, you done went all the way.
you went all
You
the
know,
way.
you done went
You
you done read all of the scripts. You done probably took a tractor to Egypt or Bethlehem and everything else. So
you've
no,
gone
it's
all the way. And so
yes, I
not
mean
only that,
above and beyond, and you are overseer of probably a few churches,
you are.
and
You
you
all
can't be. Well, I don't. I know some bishops that's just bishops. They ain't the overseers, but that's another show.
what's up,
But
Marcia?
it's just sad. But I mean, I understand why he wasn't honest because church folks are very judgmental, which can be a lot of them. Now I ain't saying everybody. I say church folk, not Christian. Church folk can be very, very judgmental. They shit is raggedy too, but they are very judgmental. So this man, he has this calling, he loves the Lord, and he wanted to preach the gospel, but he got to live, he can't live his truth, and then he with the it's like he can't win all the way around.
But my thing is, so let me just say this. When I first went into the ministry, back and I lived in a town called Lubbock, Texas, and
Yeah. Hey,
and
Montee.
so while I was living there, when I got ready to do my initial sermon, this
Yeah.
this first lady pulled me to the side and she said, "Can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "So you're gonna have it hard." She said, "Because you attract women as well as men." And she
Right.
said, so I'm gonna tell you like I told my husband. To listen to the story. She said, I'm gonna tell you like I told my husband. When you get those feelings, you leave town and you go do what you're gonna do. And then you come back and you minister to the people here. But as long as you're here, you don't need to mix and mingle here because it will cause your congregation to look at you totally different. So, what the woman was really, really telling me was that, hey, I know that my husband is bisexual too.
Mhm.
I know
Or
what he does.
her, either way, yeah.
I know what he does, but as
Mhm.
long as he leaves town to go do what he gonna do, I don't have a problem with it. But when he comes here, it affects the ministry, then I have a problem with it. And so what I have a problem with this letter is this bishop should have been more discreet with what he was doing if he's not going to be open with his congregation. One. And two, he should have also told the boy that he was involving, the man that he was involving into
Yeah.
his situation, exactly who he was. So that way that he would be able to deal with it. Because when you bring people into your mess, because if he'd have been one of the messy queens, if
Yeah,
he'd have
that's
been messy queens that have somebody would have been like, hey Bishop, okay, so what they talking about?
yeah.
'Cause I know some people like that. I have a
I just
friend, Terrell would have shut it all the way down. Terrell would have been like, "So, who are you? And why you didn't tell me no? No, man. What church is he a bishop at? Because you need to know what your pastor doing. I mean, I know people that would have
yeah,
done so he set
yeah.
himself up and it could have damaged his ministry. But then here's the other kicker to this. Now you didn't come into the church. I had a friend like this that you didn't
Right.
slept with people in the congregation.
Yeah.
And now these people are coming in and we need to hear a word from you, but you didn't slept with everybody. And so now here we are, and we about to hear you preach, but you didn't even tell me you're no pastor. Really? That's what we doing. You wasn't pastor last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True story, Mimi. I met a dude. It was probably, oh wow, 10 years ago. I
Yeah.
met a dude. This is when Adam for Adam. Do you know about Adam for Adam?
Oh, the app.
Yeah, it's an app.
Yeah.
It was about 10 years ago. I lived in Lubbock. And so I wanted to date somebody so bad. I wanted to meet people. And so everybody was like, go on Adam for Adam. So I was on Adam for Adam. Girl, and I was chatting and chatting and chatting. So this one particular dude was just like, so let me come over. And I was just like, sure. You know, I just built my home. I was like, yeah, you can come over. So I was scared, girl, because people was getting killed. They was killing the
Yeah.
gays. It was killing the gays, people just coming over. So I had called some of my friends and told them, hey, girl, come by the house. Come over here, drive by my house in about 30 minutes because it's going to be a car outside. I'm not going to let him come in the garage, but it's going to be a car out there. Write the license plates down. And if you find me in my house dead, bitch, call the police. And this is the license plate that they was in. I mean, because I was that terrified of meeting this dude. And so
Yeah.
when he came over, Mimi, when he came over, I was ready for the dude because I didn't know what was going to happen 10
Right.
years ago. Didn't know what was going to happen. And so I go to the door, open the door. How about it was a pastor? It was a pastor. And so when I opened the door, I was like, oh, that's all I could say was, oh. And he stopped and he looked at me. And so he was going to turn around and walk away, but he said, can I talk to you? And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, come in. And he was just like, so listen, I don't need you to disclose who I am or any of this because it could damage my ministry. I mean,
Right.
and I knew him. That was the thing
Right.
about it. I knew
Yeah.
him.
Well, I mean,
And
them
so
circles are small. Yeah.
this is the thing, girl. He wasn't even in his car. He was in one of my clients' car. I did the one of his members, he had borrowed the member's car to come to my house and I did her hair. So I already
Hold
knew
up. That's a whole no. Why the pastor buying people cars?
because he borrowed her car. He told her he didn't live there at the time. He lived, listen to Vanessa. Vanessa from Lubbock. She talking about, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was one of my friends. She know it. That's one of my good girlfriends. When Vanessa, like, I remember that. So she know exactly who I'm talking about. I mean, and so he had borrowed one of the members' cars. and came to my
Yeah.
house. And so we had this conversation. And so every time I got up, every time he got up to preach, I would always look at him and he would always look at me. And so I was just like, I almost had something with this man. And then he went on to marry a female. He went on to have children, but I know his tea. It's one of those things that I know his business, but we never crossed lines. We never had sex, but
Yeah.
that was what he came for. That, and I'm just being honest. That was what he came for. We was gonna hook up. It was one of them things
Yeah.
we've been chatting for days, and that's what he came for. I mean, so it reminds me a lot of this bishop right here. So my advice to this dude right here is
He need to leave that bishop alone and not. And this is the thing, because it's not fair on him. And I'm talking
it's not
about the guy that's living his life out. It's not
right.
fair when you have someone's closet, because nobody ain't supposed to be nobody's damn secret. If you gotta be
Right.
somebody, and this is what I was taught, if you got to hide it and you can't tell nobody about it, we got to whisper about it, then you ain't got no business doing it. Then it's something wrong. It's something wrong with it, and it ain't nothing wrong with what he's doing. So he need to just let Bishop sort out his own life.
Yeah, Bishop has to sort out his own things. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
and
did.
I know people that are still like this. I know people that are still in the
I know
closet,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that are still doing this. I mean, I had a friend, child. I had this friend, he a bishop right now. And he didn't slept with so many people. His name is just trash in Dallas, Texas. I'm gonna say it.
Dad, I
He's in
thought
Dallas,
you about to say it.
Texas.
I'm about to say, Lord, don't be like me.
You know what? I don't
Don't
even
put your
care.
names
I
on
don't even
here.
care tonight. But he in Dallas, Texas, and his name is Trash in Dallas, Texas, because of his dick. And it's not even because of his dick, but he just has a nasty disposition after he uses his dick. And so he has a name. He has a name. And so his thing is like whenever he doesn't get what he wants, he attacks other people, you know? And so that's one of the reasons why we're not friends. But anyway, that's a
Mm,
whole nother story. Whole nother story.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna tell
Listen,
this dude, move on. You don't have to live in the closet for
move on.
anybody.
No, and the
Be
sex
free.
was trash. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Be
Okay.
free.
Yeah, no. Move on.
DJ, you
Move
already
on.
know. You already know,
Yeah.
DJ. So yeah, be
Mm,
free. Be free and live your life. All right.
mm.
We're at letter 2. It says, These people talking real bad tonight. Fuck these Instagram bitches." That's the title of the letter.
Well,
Fuck
let
these
me take
Instagram.
a sip. Something.
I
Come on.
know we didn't even do a word tonight,
I
Mimi.
know
What's the
we
word?
did. Shit. What's gonna be the word? I don't know. It's your birthday. You pick the word.
Damn. Damn is the word.
Okay.
Damn.
So damn, because I need a drink. Go ahead.
Damn. All right. I need to drink. I need to get
Oh,
a drink. Um,
nice.
so damn is the word. It says, "Dear Monty and Mimi, before I vent, I need you to know that I'm not an insecure person. I love myself and I know I'm cute. But the problem I'm having is with my boyfriend of 8 months. After hopping off social media for about 2 months, he recently got back on and is annoying me. I don't care about him liking other women's posts on Instagram, but all the commenting is getting to be a bit much. It's like I see heart eye emojis or comments talking about looking good, and he doesn't even know most of these people. He knows I follow some of the people, so I'm not sure why he feels so comfortable commenting like this when I can see. I feel like he's almost cheating. When I talk about it, he said he was just complimenting the women and doing harmless flirting, but I'm the only one he wants, and flirting means nothing. That still don't make me feel that much better. Why would you what would you do here? Like, am I bugging about nothing? Sincerely, beyond annoyed.
I'm gonna need for this a new thing with our letters. I need people to put their ages. You ain't gotta put your name. Just put your age on it.
Oh, so,
She young.
Sandra,
She
tell Keith
got.
I said
When I
thank
tell you
you.
this new generation here, the okay, like this is my thing, and maybe because I'm an older broad, the liking of the pictures and you on Facebook, I like a lot of people's shit. That don't mean I wanna. I see a lot of good looking men. A lot. I mean, I'm a flirt. I do it for a living. In the bar. When I'm doing parties. But it's just that it's you on social media. Like, oh my God, she don't
So
now. This hers that she bugging.
so
She
you don't think that there's too much that you can do too much?
Too much is when you in people's DMs and you send the dick pics and stuff like that. That's too much. But if you just liking because yeah, it happens. But when you just liking a picture or because the girls are setting it out. When we take our pictures, we make sure that light hit it right. Like I can always tell a gay man and a straight man. Always.
Yeah. How?
Straight man. Hold on, let me show you. This how a straight man take a selfie. Gay man, how that light gonna hit just right. You gonna make sure that cheekbone is aligned with like some sun rays gonna hit his bronze. Yeah. So it's a big difference. But this is my thing. Too many people. First of all, that's a whole nother show with too many people getting on social media just for the likes, for the validation. Okay. And that's what a lot of these women are doing. And then we've been quarantined for a fucking year. Ain't
Mhm.
nobody out nowhere. So social media that's the club. That's
It
that's
is
where
the
folks
club.
is going. So she can't control. First of all, they only been together for 8 months. That ain't long enough to do shit. That's how I know she young. Because eight months ain't that ain't child. Folks still on their best behavior at 8 months. Still. But him doing likes and heart emojis, I just bitch, please. Yeah, that's no. Yeah.
Damn,
Get a,
Mimi. Take a
get a
drink.
grip,
Take a
sugar.
drink, Mimi.
That's just
Damn.
too much.
Damn.
Oh shit. All right.
So listen. So do you not think that likes could get you going somewhere else?
Anything can get you going to somewhere else. But see what the thing is, that's his dick. She can't control that. You cannot. And we know that, but she's young. She thinks she still can. You cannot control. Just like a man can't control a woman. Folks gonna do what they gonna do. Ain't a damn thing you can do. All you can do is the most you can to make sure that they stay home. That's it.
So, so I always got a story for this.
I
For
know.
things because there's always that I've always either experienced it or I know somebody that has experienced something like this. And so, like for this, it would be me. I think that there was a period when Jacoby and I had first got here, and dudes were just liking pictures. They like, and then after they start liking so much, have you ever got a new friend request and they go down and they go through all your timeline? They
Oh
just like
yeah.
all,
Uh-huh.
all your
All the
pictures,
time.
all your pictures. And so, what do? Be
I don't
honest. What
do
do you
shit.
do?
I say thank you.
No. Most
Thank
times
you
when
for the
somebody
validation.
does it, you're gonna investigate who that person is. You're gonna go back and look, and you're gonna say, "Well, who is this that's liking all my pictures?" And then you kind of look
Cause
through them.
see, you gotta realize I'm a little different because I'm older. If you going through liking all my shit, you ain't got nothing to do. And that's the last thing I want is a man that ain't got shit to do. But look through all the Facebook stalk and look through all my shit and like it. And start
So
leaving all these damn yeah, the thing is it's flattering to let you know, yeah, I still got it, but I
yeah,
don't want it.
you don't want it.
You know?
I mean,
No.
and so I think that it opens doors. Now, do I think that she should be in this predicament that she's in to where she's just like, she's beyond annoyed? I don't think that that's going to be the case for you,
My
ma'am.
thing is why she's stalking to see what he looking at. That's Chris creepy. She needs something to do. Folks need to go. Yeah, that's too much. It's too much time.
It is a lot of time. I think that she
You
needs to find
now you
something
got to
else.
go look on all the posts and see, try to find your man's name under all of like 76 comments. That's just too much. That's too
It is a
much.
lot. So
But I
what
ain't
is
got
a
that kind of time. She young. She young. I
she's
know she's young.
insecure? So we
Oh,
are we
she's
gonna
a
say that
very,
she's insecure?
and let me tell you, Sugar, if you watching, most of the time when you start a letter out with "I'm not insecure," your ass insecure as shit.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn.
but she young. She gonna grow into it. She'll grow into it. Right now, she ain't there.
Ma'am, I'm gonna say this to you. You start liking some pictures. Find something that you want to like. Like some other people's pictures. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily have to be about him in the relationship all the time. You need to be able to look at something else in order to realize what you have at home. And if your man is not looking at somebody else or is not paying attention to what's going on around him, then he has a problem. You should be very secure whenever your man is able to say there's a beautiful woman or he's handsome or she's handsome or whatever. There should be no insecurities there. That was one thing that I could say about my past relationship. We could be in the car and say, "Oh, he cute," and then we had this little running joke. "Oh, he might could get it," he might could get it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that promotes for a healthy relationship whenever you can acknowledge other people's stuff or look at a person and be like, "Oh, they're attractive," or something like this. I agree with Linda. She needs a job. You
Yes,
need to find.
I'm about to say she need a side hustle. She needs something else
You have
to
a
do.
lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in the likes. And I recently just learned. One of my friends told me that Instagram had changed, so you can't even see who likes the pictures anymore. All you know is that you got a like or something like that. They're supposed to be revamping it or something.
Oh.
So you won't even be able to worry about that for long. So it don't even matter, girl. Let that go.
Yeah, she gonna find a new way to investigate. Then the thing gonna she gonna wait till he sleep, take his fingerprint and open up the phone and check his search engine and all that type of mess.
See that insecure Mimi?
But that's the thing, she young. And most
He's just
women, when they that young, they insecure. It nobody comes out just full. When you have this type of confidence and you don't, you really don't care, that comes with age and experience. So she just
so.
got to get more living up under her belt. And so
Thank you,
hopefully
Anthony.
that's all it. Huh?
Okay. I was saying thank you to Anthony. He said happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
So let's move on, Mimi. Letter number 3. It says Rockabye Baby. That sounds interesting, don't it? Rockabye Baby.
It
It
do.
says, Dear Monty and Mimi, I'm having a slight issue with my friends about the guy I'm dating. Don't judge me, but I started talking to this guy about 3 months ago. Yes, it was during the pandemic, but I've been careful. Anyway, this guy is amazing so far. His communication is great. He makes me laugh, cooks some good food, and the sex is on point. There's one thing, he's younger than me, and sometimes it shows. I'm a 40-year-old woman, and he's 25. Our taste
Oh
in
no.
music is different. We don't necessarily watch all the same things, and I've lived more life and experienced more things. Also, I'm pretty sure if the clubs were open, he would have been in them. And I've outgrown that time of my life. My friends think I'm just playing with this guy and having fun and can't believe that I'm serious about him. But I really do like him. And I'm interested in seeing where it goes with him. Despite his somewhat immaturity at times, I'm sick of my friend's judgment. Guess what? I'm asking, guess what I'm asking is do you guess what I'm asking is do you think that my friends are right? Is whatever we're doing just a result of this pandemic circumstances? Sincerely, breastfeeding. She said she breastfeeding.
She is.
So what you think, Mimi?
That's nothing but a drive by.
It's a what?
That's a drive by. You got to leave that just where it is.
But they've been
That
together
man is 25.
3 months. That ain't no drive-by.
You sound like that last damn letter. That's the
3 months?
probation on your job. Yes, to get your health insurance. 3 months.
Okay.
That's not, yeah, that's not, you know what this reminds me of? You know, when they have, you know, you hear about women dating men that's locked up
Uh-huh.
and they loving all the attention. He calling all the time because he ain't got shit to do. And he ain't got nobody else. So right now, during the pandemic, everything's shut down. His friends, you know, can't come out and party because they can't get Papa or Mama sick, you know. So he in the house. You ain't got to spend no money. It's definitely Netflix and chill because nothing is open. So they are just enjoying. This is a pandemic relationship, honey. As soon as the world open back up, that baby gonna go on and live his life, and she needs to. What bothers me being 40. Me personally, she supposed to know better. She
MiMi,
is. No.
he's 25. He's 15 years
He's
younger than
25. He probably ain't got no damn kids. She ain't having no more.
her. She can be his
I
mama.
know
She
she
can still have kids. She can still have kids.
she can, but she don't. I can still have kids, but I don't wanna. No.
But that don't mean nothing.
I knew the mustard seed ministry was still in
No, no,
full
no, no.
effect.
I do have
Yes.
on yellow. I do have on yellow. But so my thing is, she's 40, he's 25. I know people that have been, there's a big age difference.
The only thing they good at right now is fucking. Because
Mm.
she's at her sexual peak, and he is too.
25 is the man's sexual peak.
Well, I don't know when y'all just started peaking and started humping, so I don't know when it started. When it stopped.
But
As
women,
soon as that thing get hard, y'all ready to stick it in something. So, but he's still young. He ain't had no. She done put all that good experience on him. He probably ain't had nothing like that. And they enjoying the moment. But I mean, to be totally honest, that's not going nowhere. It's not. They don't even have the same playlist when they
you
scrolling.
have to have the
I
same
know.
playlist in a relationship.
Child, let me tell you something. I don't want to listen to no damn Migos, and I got the OJs and you know shit in my damn playlist.
But okay, okay. I mean, so
That's
her issue is not the dude. Her issue is her friends.
her friend. She needs to listen to her friends because they gonna be with her after his ass go on and be, you know, and do him. This is not long term. This is not going. That's not going. It's not gonna pan out.
So let me ask the question.
First of all, as soon as she meet his mama, it's gonna be on and popping. Cause mama probably only a few years older than her.
Probably.
And if she
Mhm.
like me, I'm like, why you bringing this old bitch over my damn house? Who is this? Is this your boss? What, a
Maybe she
mentor?
don't look her age.
What is it?
Maybe she don't look her age.
It's not about looking your age. She's probably beautiful because you know, 70s babies, we winning out here. We
We
are winning.
winning.
70s and early 80s. We win. We looking, you know, good moisturized and you know, rested and all of that. However, she is 40 and he is a baby.
25.
Yes.
There's a big difference. I think for like so my thing is she could have some friends that are hating. I have to look at both sides of that. She
It
could have
could
some,
be that. It could
yeah,
be. However,
that's
it could be.
jealous, that they can't pick
Look
up
at
a
Jada.
25
Look
year
at
old.
Jada and August Alsina.
Right.
Only thing you have in common with a child, like, that's what I call them, you know, that age range is sex. That's it. Y'all have, what are y'all gonna talk about? He wasn't even alive. You start talking about old songs and music groups and stuff. They got the Google shit. Know who nobody is. He
um
don't
this
know.
this one is a hard one.
That
It's
ain't
hard for
no.
me.
That ain't hard. That's not hard. Sugar, enjoy
So you're
yourself.
saying Linda Carter said, just enjoy it. So
Yes,
I'm
I'm with
going to
Linda.
agree with Linda. I'm going to agree with Linda. I'm going to say that you just need to enjoy what you have right now. It's
Yes.
pandemic love. It's
Yeah.
pandemic love.
It's
Okay.
pandemic love.
Lust. Okay. Pandemic lust. I know that it's been 3 months, and 3 months during the pandemic can seem like a year. I get that. And so, really, what you're living in right now is you're living in a fast track relationship. I'm going to tell you to slow it down, slow it down. And if you already realize that he's immature in some areas, then it's not your job to raise him. It's not your job to raise him. You're a 40-year-old woman. You're a 40-year-old woman. You shouldn't have to raise somebody in a way that they have to
I know
mature
that's
enough
right, Linda.
to love you. So
But
you
but
better not bring no
he's not
oh
capable.
he's not
He's
he's not there
incapable
yet.
of loving her on her level. He is. He ain't lived long enough to do nothing. He just out of
Right,
his mama's house a few years.
right. I have to agree with you. And so as far as the friends thing go, sometimes it's better to keep things to yourself. Stop telling your friends everything.
Child, I would have kept that secret.
Right.
That boy
Stop
just
telling
had a
everybody
good
everything.
old
If you
time
don't
when
want their
nobody
opinion,
know.
so this is my thing. If you don't want folks' opinion, stop telling people your business. Stop inviting them in for an opinion. Whenever you've already made your mind up, then your mind is made up. You don't have to go and say, "Well, I was thinking," or "How do you feel about this?" Because then that means that your mind is truly not made up. But if you've really made up your mind and what you're gonna do, move in silence. You don't have to tell nobody what you're doing.
Well,
If that's what you
she
want,
knows she wrong. That's why she had to say something. Cause she needs somebody around her because she's about to go. She's stigmatized. That's what's happening. This is
damn,
stigmatization.
Mimi,
Clear.
damn,
That's all it
damn.
is. He giving it to her real good. She ain't had her back broke in a while. She and see for women, and I know women not going to talk about this, but this is a real thing. A lot of times when women get, especially if you are lonely and haven't had a relationship in a while, or you're longing for something, good sex can feel like way more than just good sex. And you can start to, in your mind, make it a whole lot more than what it just really is, which is just good sex
Harry
and a
Smith
good
said it's a lust demon. Yes, lust demon. He didn't put it on a
chat,
demon, on a lust demon.
chat.
Um, I think too. Well, Mimi, I'm gonna say this. It's not just for women. I think it's for men too. I think that when men are able to sleep with women and able to go into situations, and well, first of all, let's look at this part of it. When you start having sex with people, what happens? You become as one. There's a soul tie there.
Yeah,
That's ministerial, but there's a soul tie that happens. You're
yeah.
intertwining. And so I've always had this thing where people just say, they just fucking go, or I can just sleep with somebody and go. You just can't. I don't see how people just do that because you're leaving a part of yourself behind.
Well,
And
listen,
for
some of them done intertwined with so many different folk that they don't know they don't know who they done left behind. It probably ain't no room for just them no more. It's a lot of other folk living up in there.
thank you, Donnell. So, did you see how Donnell just called me Bishop, and we just read this letter, Bishop? You see how?
I did.
So
Yes.
I think that Linda talking about part of you. So I think that people have to
Child.
realize that when you're doing things like this, you do become attached. You become attached, and it's not just a
Well, I think
physical
it's
attachment.
women become more attached than the men do. The men,
I
y'all,
believe that.
yeah, it take a little bit more for y'all to get attached.
I mean, it
Y'all
depends on
got
what
to,
woman it is, I guess, or what man it is, and I
or
guess
it depends on how much they freaked you out.
right, because I think there comes
Yeah.
another level of intimacy that some people have never felt, and so when you get a
Right.
freak in the bedroom,
If they just vanilla, then they might not get that
you better use the terms from the book.
Yes, they might not get,
Thank you, Lene.
that
Um,
soul tie.
right. I think that if once you start having different levels of intimacy in the bedroom, it could lead you into a whole nother way. And so maybe this is what she's
Yeah.
feeling. She's 40, and not to say that she hasn't experienced life, but maybe this 25-year-old is giving her something that she didn't get when she was younger. Or maybe that she's just had this drought in her life. And then, like you said, this boarding came in. The 25-year-old got more stamina than a 40-year-old man would have. And
Heck yeah,
so,
because you need, once you over 40, stuff start, you can't
right,
do
you can
stuff
get
you used to do.
right. Right, right. I agree with you, Sandra. Women are emotional, and men are physical.
Hmm.
But I think that there are some men that are emotional. Um, and so you have this
Well,
25 year
most
old
of the
is
men that are emotional are not. They into other men. I don't think
maybe.
shit, they are. I don't know a whole lot of straight men that's just emotional like that. I mean, and not that they don't have feelings, but not about just sex.
Hmm, that's interesting.
Hmm.
So in none of your relationships, you've never had an emotional guy. Like when you missed, like you ain't never had a guy that cried.
I got yeah, I got one name.
He cried.
Well, not doing the act, but I mean with me, but he trusts me.
Does that make him less than a man?
Absolutely not. No.
You like you like him that he crying on your titties? He laying on your titties crying.
Well, I mean, he's talking about something that's cry worthy. It ain't, he ain't talking about, he done had a
Somebody
baby.
Donnell said that's because Mimi. Donnell said you made him cry. That's why he crying. You made him
Ain't
cry.
nobody make him cry. Mm-mm, I don't do nothing but bring sunshine.
Oh, okay. All right. So yes, rockabye baby, keep rocking, keep rolling, and keep rocking. Um, if you choose to stay in this, I'm going to tell you that I kind of agree with Mimi that once the world opens back up, you may be in trouble, ma'am. You may be in
That's just
trouble.
like I need her to know, ma'am. If you watching, I hope you are. This is equivalent to a man being locked up. He gonna call you and give you all the attention you want because he locked up. He don't have no other options. But when his ass get out of jail, he gone. And that's what's gonna happen when the world open back up. He's out of jail and he gone. So sugar, I need you to start separating now.
Mimi, they leave when they get out of jail.
That's what I done seen. Once they get on their feet, that's it.
Oh, I
I
know
done had
people that are
many
still with
women
the
in
dude
my
from
shop
jail.
crying over the years. Oh my God. He used to he used to write letters. I was like, bitch, he ain't had nothing to do. And he needs somewhere to tell his parole officer that he coming when he get out.
So can I be honest with you? Half the time,
Please.
half the time when they were in jail, they didn't know what to write. So a lot of times they were asking the cellmates, "Man, what I say to her? You know how I tell this?" And they was passing letters around and copying each
A lot
other's
of them
letters.
could spell.
Right.
Sure. So you don't know who you talking to. You done fell in love with the wrong damn man.
So take a drink, Mimi. You said damn.
I know shit. I ain't even realize I said it.
So I'm gonna tell you to keep rocking, keep rolling, and keep feeding him. But don't put all your money into
Mm-mm.
this investment. Don't
She
and
already
I
let me tell you something. The fact she writing a damn letter, she already there. When you 40 plus, you don't need to write letters. You done had enough life experience to know, like, bitch, this ain't gonna work. So the fact she asking her all around, she already in, and she gonna end up hurt.
You're gonna need your friends, boo. That's what I'm gonna say.
She
Don't
is.
give me your friends. I can tell you this. I wouldn't tell my friends nothing else. If I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna do it. But don't tell your friends nothing else. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep them out of it. Don't tell your friends until it's over. Then you come back and you tell your friends, girl, listen, let me tell you what I did. You remember when you told me
They
to leave him alone?
already know.
I didn't leave him
So they
alone.
already know. It don't matter. She done let it out there now. They already know.
Linda says she hooked. She
Yeah,
hooked.
she is hooked. She hooked on the hook. Shoot.
Ain't nothing wrong with a hook, Mimi.
I didn't say it
Ain't nothing.
was, but that's why she can't get away.
Well, all right. Letter number 4. Letter
Okay.
number 4. No homo. You know this is a mess. No
I
homo.
can't wait.
Dear Monty and Mimi, I can't stand my best friend's trifling ass fiance. There are a few things that have pissed me off about him. First, he acts really funny around me like I have a disease or something. And I'm pretty sure it's because he's homophobic. Me and my best friend could be talking and laughing like we're usually do in front of him, and he's just has this resting bitch face and stares at me. Now, when we do see each other, he would dap me up or whatever, but it's always awkward. The second reason I don't like him and my best friend live together, but she pays most of the bills. I mean, he does work, but he works at the UPS store, not UPS, Mimi, store. And he has
I
a good
see.
government job. Oh, he got a job, another job. Okay. They aren't equally yoked, if you ask me. The last reason I don't like him since they've been together, she just doesn't have fun with me like she used to. We still laugh and talk on occasions, but we don't go out. And when we do, it seems like she's always rushing home to him. My question is, am I crazy for feeling the way I do? And if not, how do I get my friend back? Sincerely, her nigga is probably gay. Okay, so finally I get to understand it. The friend
Okay.
is gay. The friend is gay. The person that wrote the letter is gay. So he's talking about his girlfriend's man looks at him like he's crazy, but when he sees him, he always does give him dap, but he looks at him. Um, yo, he probably is gay. That's what I'm gonna say. Not gay, but I can say he's probably curious. What do you say, Mimi?
I'm about to say what you about to say a little bit gay. I was looking like what you gay or you ain't. That's like being a little bit pregnant. Your ass is or you ain't.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're gonna come back to this letter. Put Perry's thing up here. What is Perry talking about? It says, I'm 34 single. If I date someone, it must be the ages of 32 to 39. Must be in church, saved, and must be faithful to God in a relationship, must have a job, can be drunk and no smoking, must be educated, and I'm a virgin until I get married. Oh, I have God kids, 2 of them, but I don't have my own kids. I need my other half to have a prayer life. We can grow together in life and God be honest, open
And
up, live.
God, be honest, open up.
I
Be
love to come
honest,
to
open.
for office 2021 and 2024. Okay. So Perry, I ain't mad at you. I think that's good. Maybe Perry, you advertising? Perry put it out there for y'all. So Perry, let me ask you. Perry, let me ask you this. I ain't being messy because I still want you to cash at me, but no, I'm just playing. So Perry, are you looking for a dude or a female? We're gonna come back to that. Answer that question for me. But let's go back to no homo. So Donnell says, get out these folks' pockets. That's why you got issues out of the inner workings of the folks' relationship. Focus on your friendship and not the relationship. So this is the thing. I've had friends like this. I'm thankful that none of my friends that I have like this have significant others or husbands or anything that have problems with gay people. Um, but I've seen this before. I've experienced this before, and a lot of times it comes from their own insecurities as being a so-called
Mm-hmm.
straight. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my thing, it's not for you to address the issue. It's for the female to address her fiance. If she knows that she's a fag hag or she knows that she's going to have a lot of gay friends, then that's something that he's going to have to get used to. I do have some friends that have set boundaries with their partners and have said things like, and I could call her out on here, Sharona. Sharona has always said that when she was in a relationship that, we used to text a lot. It's a story. I have a story about Sharona. Sharona and I used to send pictures of dudes to each other every day. We had a dude of the day. If we saw a dude that we liked on Instagram or something, we would send it to each other and we had a dude of the day. And usually it would just be this dude. So this one particular time, Sharona left her iPad at home. And so I would send her the dude of the day, and her iPad was hooked to her cell phone. And so the dude that she was messing with at the time was at her place. And so when my name popped up and it says Lamont hairstylist, it was the dude of the day, but he was naked. And so I didn't just stop sending that one picture of the dude of the day. I found a plethora of pictures of this dude, and I kept sending pictures and pictures and pictures. And so quite naturally, he thought that the pictures was Lamont. And so he was just like, you got this nigga saved in your phone as being your hairstylist, but this nigga sending dick pics and stuff like that. I mean, because I went on this particular dude.
Yeah.
Cause problems in their relationship, but she's always told any dude that she's messing with that she has a gay hairstylist and that her hairstylist is very important to her. As with any of my clients, I think this is up to her to address this issue. It's not your business. You got to stay out of this. I mean, and when you come around, all I can tell you is respectful. Just keep being you, keep doing you. You have not lost a friend. I don't think that you've lost a friend. It's just that maybe she's feeling uncomfortable because the way you're making her feel. Because I'm sure that you're probably getting in the car when y'all drive off and you're probably talking bad about a man. You're probably saying some stuff that you ain't got no business saying. You probably even told her, girl, he might be gay. So she might be watching you now to see how you're going to interact with her man. So you have two parts of it. So look at both pieces of it. I don't think it's your business. I think that if he has a problem with you, he needs to figure out his own stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
I think he's jealous.
He could be.
I do.
He could be.
I really do. This whole thing, this is none. First of all, why is he writing a damn letter? It's none of their business about what they do in their household. That's what they want to do. I wouldn't do it. But that's what she wants to do. And then she about to be married to the man. He about to lose his friend because she tired of him talking about her dude.
Right. Darnell said, even if the man might be gay, why is it the business of the homosexualites? The homosexualites to call him out. When he's in a relationship with a woman, it's gonna hurt your best friend more than the guy. Not your business. Repeat, please. Ain't your business, dog. It ain't your business.
Yeah. And anybody else that might be in this situation, don't write no damn letter about it. Just mind your business. Stay out of grown folks shit.
Yeah, I mean,
if he ain't going upside her damn head, if he not going upside her head, it's none of your business.
It's not your business.
Period.
I think that what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make yourself comfortable and be comfortable in your own skin. What I've learned about having a lot of female friends is that I usually go in the friendship and I want to make sure that their significant other, whether it be husband or boyfriend, that they have an understanding who I really, really am. I'm just Lamont. I can tell you that like it was a few weeks ago, about a month ago, that I went to take some pictures of my friend Kim. And there was a situation to where as you're taking pictures, I had to pull up her top, or I may had to adjust her dress or things of that nature. And so her husband was right there. And I said, listen, hey, James, this is what I'm doing right now. And he was just like, you good, go on. And what it was it was building a rapport with him because I was still giving him the respect of knowing, look, I ain't trying to fill up on you, woman. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to really, really do what I'm here to do. I mean, and she my girl, And so I think a lot of times I find a lot of times straight men don't understand the relationship that a gay man will have with a straight woman. It's totally different. It's not to say that I hate for people to say that we good girlfriends because we're not. I'm still a man. We're not girlfriends, we're friends, but there are just things that I can do that straight men can't do.
Mm-hmm.
I can go in the bathroom
Yeah.
with y'all. I can go in the bathroom with y'all. Now that
It's honestly it's the best of both worlds. It really is.
it is, and just
When you
because I
have
go in the bathroom
what we
with
call
y'all,
good old Judy. Yeah.
right. It just because I go in the bathroom don't mean that I'm gonna put my dick out in front of you, but it means that I'm going to still have respect for you. But I'm that person that you can feel comfortable around. I just went on a trip with a whole bunch of females that are all married. Went on a trip with them and we stayed in a house together. And so we had a pajama party. But me being a man still, I still know how to respect women and I still know what's to be expected. And so all of their husbands knew that I was there. Didn't nobody have to lie and say, oh, Lamont ain't gonna be here. No, Lamont is here, but you need to be comfortable about who Lamont is. Just you
Mm-hmm.
dude, you got to be comfortable in your own skin. This is you not being your own. This is just you not being comfortable. It's not him. It's you.
Being
If you
married.
notice
He's
that he
married.
has a if you know that he's having a resting bitch face, why are you looking at him? Why are you even paying attention to him? Why is he even a factor? He's her fiance, not yours. You're just there. She's invited you in that part of it. Just get a man respect. Keep going. Keep doing you. You ain't lost no friend. If she's letting you into her personal space, you ain't lost no friend. If anything, she's probably watching you now.
He's losing a friend.
He is. He's losing a friend because
Oh,
the way
it's
he's acting.
happening. It's happening. Absolutely. It's
It's the
absolutely
way he's
happening.
acting.
And when they actually get married, if that husband say, I don't want you with him no more,
It's
she
over.
out.
It's
Yep.
over. It's over. So you have to be really, really careful with what you're doing. Saturday business. I agree. Saturday
Mm-hmm.
business.
Stop writing letters.
Hush, Mimi. We need these
Like,
letters. All
well,
right.
not that. But I'm just telling him, don't be writing about his relationship.
Letter number 5. I thought we were exclusive. Dear Monty and Mimi, seeking advice and hoping you can help me out. A few days ago, I found out my boyfriend of 4 months actually cheated on me when we first started dating. To make a long story short, I ran into a friend at a bar and we were talking. I told her about my boyfriend and how long we've been dating, and that's when this friend of a friend hit me with the, oh, that's interesting. I asked her what she meant by that, and that's when she said she knew someone who had hooked up with my boyfriend, which would have been about 5 months ago. The problem is my boyfriend and I were dating 5 months ago. I tried to save face in front of this girl, but when I left, I was pissed. My boyfriend and I got into an argument because I hate feeling blindsided and I felt like he cheated on me. I get we weren't official until 4 months ago, but at 5 months, I thought we were just dating each other. While we haven't broken up, things with my boyfriend and I are a little rocky and just don't know what to do in this situation. I could use some advice. Sincerely, Fool in Love. We got the same face right
Okay.
now. You
Yeah.
go
And
first. Go
what y'all
first.
what yeah, what happened before y'all were exclusive doesn't count. Only
It
thing
don't
man,
count.
I mean, they've had huh?
It
It
don't
don't
count.
count.
Okay.
No. Before they was exclusive, no. Because it's the thing when you and this is for everybody out in Facebook land and watching the show. Um, especially when you are grown, when you meet somebody you date, nobody is 100% unattached. Nobody is. So the thing is, nobody is going to just totally cut everybody off for you after just meeting because they don't know if you are worth the cutting off of their current situations. So you have to, it's a process. And
It is.
that's just what it is. Now they done dated for a while and now he saw, okay, I really like this woman and it's just gonna be me and her, and that's how he carrying it. And that's how you have to go from this point on. You can't worry about what was done before you. And I wish women would start while they dating a guy new, you keep dating too. So you don't be feeling like this, like you've been all in from day one.
What you
That's
say?
why
You
she
keep
mad, because she like, shit, I could have still been doing a little bit of shit.
So listen, this is the thing. Um, this is the thing. In the world is small. It's smaller than you think, especially with being
Mhm.
same gender loving, or you. I just I've seen it happen. I agree, Linda. Stop telling your business.
I like Linda. Boy, I
I
like
love
me. I
it.
love that daggone Linda.
I love
I
Linda.
swear.
So this is the thing. The community is small, whether it be the straight community or the gay community. It's very, very small. And so more than likely, 9 times out of a 10, you're going to have something in common with the other person. Either they're gonna know somebody that been with your man, or you're gonna know somebody that's been with their man, or something like that. And so my thing is, he's been your boyfriend for 4 months. You started dating 5 months. That first 30 days was a trial period. It was free. It was free.
The first 90 days
First
is a
90
trial
days.
period.
So I mean, it's
Yes.
free. Um, that is the period that it's like where you're meeting the secretary. You really hadn't met the manager. You really hadn't met the manager. You're still talking to the secretary. So everything's going to look good and things of that nature. So what you have to do is
And if
you
they
have
real
to,
experience, you don't meet you still with the rep about 9 months in.
you still with the
You
rep.
really, they
You
really
still with
don't
the rep.
really let they guard all the way down till you probably about a year in.
So my thing is, you have to look at that was 1 month versus 4 good months. So what are you looking at? Are you going to look at the first 30 days and base it on the whole time that y'all been together? Or what are you going to do? You've been in a relationship for about 150 days. So we're going to base everything on those 30 days. It reminds me of the song, I've had some good days and I've had some bad days, but my good days outweigh my bad days. So I won't complain. So don't complain. You've had more good days and you've had
But
bad
she probably
days.
12 years old. She young. She probably young.
He's probably young, but my thing is, I don't even think that it's the fact
Yeah.
that the fact that he was with somebody in the first 30 days. I think it's the fact that somebody knew about him and you was really in this bar. Because really what was going on, you was in this bar and you was bragging about this man you got, and he good girl, this, and she busted your bubble and was just like, yeah, I've heard that's interesting. He didn't do my girl like that. That's why you hurt. That's really, really what you hurt. It ain't the action that he did, it's the reaction you got from the friend of the friend. That's what it is. That's what
See
has you in
that
this
right
place.
there, and that's about being young too. Because when you got something good, you don't go tell it all over the damn place. You definitely don't do that.
You
And
move
who
inside.
knows? The girl that said, "Huh?" Yeah, but the girlfriend that said something, she might have dated him too.
She probably did date him too.
That's
You
that's
know,
what it
and
sounds
so,
like.
I mean, it's just that's one of those situations to where you got to stop talking. It's one of those things. You know how they used to say, and they probably laughing about you, right? So you know how they used to say,
Mm-hmm.
"Don't ever tell nobody about like what's going on in your bedroom." Have you ever heard that?
Hello.
Have you ever heard
Yeah.
that? Whenever you got a man, you don't ever tell another. And I used to always hear females. They would say, you don't ever tell nobody what your man do in the bedroom because then they gonna want it. And it's the same thing as with in
That's
same gender relationships. You have to stop talking so much. Your feelings are hurt because you talk too much. Stop talking. You ain't no fool in love. You're a fool that talk too much. That's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with you being in love. It's just that you're a fool that talks too much. Stop
she
talking.
just a and she young. She this is all, most of these the folks they got some growing up to do. That's the long and short of it. These couple
Yeah,
of months, once you in for a couple of months, That's not long enough to do nothing. Y'all just bring out the dinner and you got a couple of foot rubs and maybe a couple orgasms and ain't nothing real serious and happen to really, show you that this is the one.
Donnell, Donnell
So
said, "You move in silence. You move in silence. Repeat, church. You move in silence. To protect your shit, you move in silence." Perry, Perry says, "Peoples need to be quiet. I preached one time. Hush, you talk too much. You got to stop talking, baby. You can't tell everybody. I'm, it ain't good. And especially in a relationship, let me help you. I'm gonna say like my daddy used to say, let me hope you. I'm gonna hope you. I'm gonna give you hope while I help you. So this is the thing. In any relationship, if you have an issue, don't run off and tell your friends, don't run off and tell your family, because when you fix that issue, those friends and those families are still gonna be looking at you crazy and wondering why you went back.
and they
And they
still
still
gonna be mad at him.
they're gonna be mad at him.
Mm-hmm.
Stop talking. You can't tell
Yeah.
everything. You can't tell everything. Jacoby and I were
No.
separated for a whole year and a half before we even disclosed anything to anybody. And that was part of the reason why,
I know.
it just wasn't nobody's business. It wasn't nobody's business,
Yeah.
and we had to get through some things and move forward. So you have to stop talking. Stop telling, baby, you're not no fool in love. You're a fool. Like Mimi said, you're just a fool. Stop, leave it alone. Let that go.
Just
That's
gotta
not.
grow up.
If you're gonna hold on to what happened in the
That
beginning
ain't
of your
even no
relationship,
issue. Yeah.
it's not.
It
And
has
if you're
nothing
gonna
to
hold
do
on
with
to
you.
what happened in the beginning of that relationship, you're never going to build a relationship with this man because you're crucifying
Yeah.
him for something that he did in the beginning before you were even exclusive. So if he did it
Yeah.
before, you've shut doors to communication. He ain't gonna tell you nothing now. Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Stop talking so much. All right. Letter 6. He smashed his homie.
This could go either way, but you go on read it.
Dear Monty and Mimi, I recently found out that my boyfriend has been having me out here looking stupid. Apparently, he has had me hanging around his group of friends, but what I didn't know that he used to smash one the ones he's had me hanging around with. What's even sadder is I found out a week ago at a kickback with another one of their friends mentioned something while playing Never Ever Have I. I kept a straight face at the kickback. But when my boyfriend and I got in the car, I ripped into him. I just felt stupid. He said he didn't think it was a big deal because it was a long time ago and he's not interested in his friend. But I feel some type of way. He has since then apologized, but I'm still pissed. I don't want to bring it up again, but I really do want to bring it up again. What do you think? Sincerely, he got me fucked up.
Now that deserves a conversation. It does. It does. I'm sorry. Now that deserves a conversation. I mean, because that's one of those things where you need to let them know. Look, don't have me looking. Don't have black folk don't like to be embarrassed. You know that. Don't have me looking foolish on these streets. If you done fuck somebody, and we, first of all, don't have me up in their face. Don't have them up in my face. Why she got to come?
No, these are boys. These are boys.
Oh,
Lamont, I
listen,
was
see, you got to
I
clarify
have
because
one
I
for
don't.
inspiration, 90% in that pie. Okay,
But you
I
said
got
she
you.
said my boyfriend. Hold up. So okay, so
He,
was the okay? Hold up. Is this a bisexual situation?
yeah, it's sexual.
No, I said bisexual.
No, he said my
Okay, this
boyfriend
homosexual. Okay,
homosexual.
I thought you said she.
Uh-uh.
Oh
Oh, now she smashed. She messing up. Be
shit! I
still,
don't know what I
G.
did. That's the wrong button.
Okay,
Yeah.
he messing up, y'all.
Yeah.
So listen. Okay, go ahead. Mimi,
Okay,
you
am I
there?
good now?
You
I'm
good
trying to.
now?
It's a little delay or something. Okay. So no, what I'm thinking they no that deserves a conversation. Definitely. Just and that conversation needs to go like, please, disclose your don't have your past sexual partners up in my face. We having a social situation, or actually just don't have them up in my damn face. They don't need to be around no damn more. Period. No.
That's how you feel?
What's they still here for? It's one thing
Because
that
some
you have them, but we don't all need to hang out. We do not.
so I have a problem with this. I really, really did. Because why are we playing Never Ever Have I? That's my first question. Why are we playing this game with them?
What I told you, guys, y'all do stuff differently than we do. Y'all do.
So, and then why would this even come out? So somebody was being messy. I'm looking at it deeper than that. Somebody was being messy because they wanted it
Of
to come out. They
course.
wanted me to know. They wanted me to know. Um, and so in you wanting me to know, why do you want me to know? So yeah, I would have gotten in
Well,
the
you
car
know
and said,
why they
"Oh,
want you to know because they want to fuck them again. But my thing is, don't invite that. Don't invite them.
right."
Why they got to be here?
They did not have to be there. I think that's a problem. I think that's a
No,
problem.
I think it's a whole shit. That's why I said that deserves a conversation with the dude. Why? Why? First of all, what is why do you still need to be the need to be around this person and then to hide it from me? And now you got it, now you got me out here looking stupid.
But some people believe that they can be friends with their exes.
No, you can't.
You don't think you can be friends with your ex?
No, you could be. This is my thing. Let me take that back. You could be friends with them, but we not all gonna kick it. No,
I
I'm
can
not
I
gonna
can
have my ex-husband in a place with my new dude. That's no, we're not doing that. Now we remarried, and like we got kids together, and but it's already established. But you just can't have everybody just all parlaying around together. No, something
I
gonna happen. Something bad gonna happen.
yeah, and it did happen. It did happen because this boy is still filling it up. And so this is gonna be the next thing. So the next party that they go to, the first question he gonna say to that boy is, so who else you had in this room? Who else you been with in this room? Because
Yeah.
you put me into this. Perry say people is nasty, hoish, and messy. Oh, they nasty, hoish, and messy. Linda says we can be
Me
friends, but we not.
personally, I wouldn't be with him no more. I wouldn't. Cause now I can't trust, that you not gonna do this shit again.
I
That's
mean,
just me.
I have to agree because my thing is, why did you put me in a situation like that in the beginning? For one, number one, and it would be different if I already knew. If I already knew that y'all had something that you had been with these people in this thing, so then I could have shut it down because I could have been like, oh yeah, he been there, and I could have laughed it off, had I known. But then for you to put me in a situation to where I don't know, that's where the issue comes from. That's the bigger issue. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I this one is. I mean, it causes.
Mm,
I couldn't trust him.
mm.
I couldn't trust him. But then you have to go back and look at this.
No.
I'm gonna say this to Donnell like this. He said that's it's the ghetto. But what I'm gonna say is circles are small. Circles are small. The gay community is small. The straight community is small. And usually we tend to travel in the same circles or whatever. So somebody been with somebody. You're gonna have to get with.
Well, it ain't that damn small because I ain't never had this happen.
that you know of.
It ain't that small.
That you know of.
Well, I guess folks just ain't mess. I don't give a shit. That's the thing with me, because my needs right now are different in my life. But what I'm saying is, okay, you got folks that date other folk, but we not all hanging out together. We not.
Donnell says they are
Nor
small,
do
but
I
have
want.
respect for the now. Have respect for the now. I like that. Have respect for the now. You have
Absolutely.
respect for the now. Um, you have to have respect for the now. I agree. Let's move on to this last letter. Donnell, send me my $25.
Okay.
Why something? Y'all listen. Donnell said that we have to read something inspirational in order for me to get $25. I think he should just cash out me the $25. You willingly to give it anyway if I read something inspirational. So
Yeah,
let me
this all this been inspirational. It depends on how you look at it.
right. And so I'm gonna give you something inspirational. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. But then I'm gonna take you to John 3 and 16. For God so loved the world. That's a testimony right there that he gave his only begotten son. Send me my $25. Amen. So anyway, last letter. All right, last letter of the night. It says,
Y'all damn preachers always trying to get some damn money. I go ahead.
okay. So it says, hi, I really need some advice. I just figured out that my aunt has been dating my ex-boyfriend for about 2 years.
Damn. Shit. Hold up. Hold
Take
up.
a
Pause. Pause.
drink. Wait, okay. I really need some advice. I just figured out that my aunt has been dating my ex-boyfriend for about 2 years. I don't think either of them knows that I'm her niece. Huh? This guy I was almost engaged to, and I helped him pick out a house that now my aunt is going to live in with him. It's been 10 years and we've only broke up because my uncle who I lived with at the time told my ex lies. I'm so hurt and I just don't know what to do. How do I tell my aunt without wanting to punch her and without punching her and scream at her? Sincerely, I will cut a bitch.
Cut that bitch. Cut her.
So wait. Hi, I really need some advice. I just figured out my aunt has been dating my ex-boyfriend for about 2 years. I didn't. I don't think either of them knows that I'm her niece. How they don't know? This guy I was almost engaged to. This was a guy that I was almost engaged to, and I had helped him pick out a house that now my aunt is going to live in. It's been 10 years, and we only broke up because my uncle, who I lived with at the time, told my ex lies. I'm so hurt, and I just don't know what to do. How do I tell my aunt without wanting to punch her and scream at her? Sincerely, I will cut a bitch.
Cut her. Yes, you do. Cut that bitch. Cut her down. No. Okay, so 10 years. Where the aunt been at? She been playing hide go see? She ain't came to no functions, no barbecues, no birthday parties.
First of all,
No,
how old is this
something ain't
man?
right.
How old is this man that you was dating that's now with your aunt? How old is your aunt?
It don't fucking matter. That bitch need to be. She need to die. No,
MiMi.
ain't no damn way. No, no. Yeah.
So the aunt is messing with your ex-boyfriend, and now the aunt supposed to live in the house that you picked out. That's a mess.
I burn that bitch down. I would burn that bitch to the ground. And once they
So,
rebuilt it, I'd burn that bitch to the ground. No, no.
so they were together for 10 years. You broke up because your uncle told lies. Why is your uncle in your business?
First of all, where the fuck the aunt been for 10 years? She ain't nobody saying her. That's the real question. Where this bitch been? She don't know him?
She been locked up. She been locked
Boy,
up, Mimi.
no.
Right here.
Mm-mm. Donnell, don't start that shit. Tell my auntie need love too. No, she need love to go with uncle. No. I, 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 I don't know. I need to know more because where everybody been? Ain't nobody mad.
I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody about to do no damn prank. Pray for somebody. Pray for me because I'm about to cut up. That bitch gonna die.
I don't understand.
No,
I mean, I don't
I
understand.
don't understand.
I don't understand how old is the aunt and how old is this ex-boyfriend?
It don't matter. That shit ain't supposed to happen. Period. That a bitch living in my damn house. I done picked out and told you, oh yeah, get this kitchen. I'm gonna be cooking. You know how women do. Oh no, no,
I
no. I need more detail. Some ain't. I need for you to and I know we ain't never done this before. I need this need to be continued. I need for y'all to go back to who wrote this letter. I need some more particulars.
we need to ask her some more questions.
I need to
Okay.
know because I want to know why the she says she don't think that the aunt and him know that about that's her niece and all that type of stuff. So my thing is for 10 years you done seen somebody in the family in 10 years. You have. You ain't missed every damn family fun. No.
So listen.
I need more information. I need more information. This is it's a lot of pieces missing, Shakita. It's a lot of pieces missing. I need more info. This one need to be we need to this one ain't complete. This gonna be continued. I need some more info on that.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna table this letter. We're gonna table this
Yeah,
letter.
table that because even though I still think that bitch need to die, I do. I'm probably not gonna change my mind on that, but I need to know. I need to know where everybody been for the last 10 years and why don't nobody know each other.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna reach back out to her and we're gonna ask her some
Yeah.
key questions.
Uh-huh.
Let tell her we need some more info.
Yeah.
I'm personally send
I
her
need her to
email.
come on the show. I need to talk. I need to ask, I know. I mean shit, it's out. It's out. She ain't do nothing wrong. Just come on and talk about it. Cause I want to know. I need to ask some questions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, some ain't quite right about this. It ain't.
Something was wrong. Okay. Donnell says, and why is the auntie wrong? The man was slaying her womb. He wrong too.
Donnell, don't. Donnell is a shit star. Donnell's like starting shit.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
we're gonna table this letter.
Yeah, we'll table in that. But that's gonna be the first one for the next show. I need more info.
All right. So I'm gonna do that. So Mimi, I have a request of you tonight. I have a request of you. sing happy birthday to me. Has anybody sung happy birthday?
Oh,
The school. I've had several happy birthday renditions today, so I would just like to hear
uh,
yours. I'm waiting.
okay. Happy birthday to
Mhm.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Montee. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
That's how we
Yep.
should start the show off. Right there. That's it. That's it right there. I appreciate you. So listen,
Mhm.
thank you so much
Yes.
for everybody that wrote in on tonight. Thank you for our supporters. Please go follow us. Please, please, please go follow us. Please, please, please go follow us. What's up, Africa? Please go follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow our personal pages on Instagram, follow our personal pages on Facebook, In the Chair with Montee
Mhm.
on YouTube. Please go follow us. Yeah, get us out there. We're so thankful for you. Listen, I love each and every
Absolutely.
one. Thank you so much for your birthday wishes. Donnell said he throwing his drawers at you because you sung so good to him. So he throwing his drawers at you. So listen, thank you. So Donnell, I'm still waiting on my $25. My phone ain't went off. Why it ain't gone off yet? I'm waiting on my
He gonna
$25.
send you a check.
I don't, his check is good. I'll take his check. So
He gonna send
listen,
you a
I just
check.
want to say, oh, that's nice. People's cash out my friend his birthday, $5 each. You know what? It would be wonderful if everybody would cash out me
Hey,
$5.
it added
Listen,
up. Sure.
listen, I would be in the Louis Vuitton store tomorrow. I would. Louis is my thing. I love Louis. So listen, if you want to cash up $5, please by all means, cash app 806-543-1187. Yes, hash money sign Lamont Ford. I will take it. Thank you. Mimi, what you want to tell the people?
Oh, I mean, thank you for tuning in. Definitely, because we wouldn't have nothing to talk. We wouldn't have nobody to talk to on Monday night if y'all wasn't here. But I
Y'all,
just want to
Donnell
say
sent me
happy birthday
$25.
to my
Donnell sent
yes.
$25.
But I just want
Yeah.
go on down there. Thank you. He blessed your ministry.
He
Mhm.
blessed me.
He said, check it again.
Is it some more coming through?
Yes. But I just want to say on today, happy birthday to you.
Thank
Um,
you.
I do love you dearly. I know we drive each other crazy because we all out alike. And both of us are stubborn and you know, it is what it is. But I love you no matter what.
I
And
love
I hope you
you.
are having a super fantastic birthday. And I'm still gonna take your ass out to dinner. We
Okay.
still gonna
And
get to that damn folk with the child. I ain't been yet. So
that's one of
I'm
my
ready to
favorite
go.
restaurants, Coco the Child.
I
So
know it
yes,
is.
we can
It
go.
is.
We should definitely can go. And I love
No,
you
we
as
gonna
well.
go. We gonna go.
I love you as well.
Oh, I know.
So
I know you
listen,
gotta love me to put up with me in the same year. I know. I already know.
okay. So listen, be sure to send my girls some love on Wednesday. Wednesday is Mimi's birthday. And look for us next Monday as we have our birthday show. We're still planning it
Yeah.
out. So, it's going to be big. It's going to be nice. It's going to be good. So please check us out. Be sure, um, check her out. Send her some love. Um, and we'll be
And I'm gonna
thankful
make
for you.
us a signature drink. I'm gonna make us a
Um,
signature drink called Pike. Yeah. So
called
yes.
Pisces. So get ready for it.
It's
Happy
gonna be
birthday.
Pisces love. Yes.
Yes. Happy
Yes.
birthday to all the March babies. Sandra's birthday was Saturday. We have a lot of March babies.
Happy
We'll be
birthday.
announcing you. So happy birthday to you all. We love you. Good night. And we'll see you. Am I going to sing to Mimi? I might sing
Yeah,
something to Mimi.
yeah, I want go right on my yeah, but I'm gonna call you on live
Oh,
on my birthday. Yeah, we gonna I want Sing it to me.
All right. All right.
Because he
Y'all have a
did,
good night.
y'all that's been watching, he did kiss my book because I told him to autograph my book and kiss it. And remember, the books are still on sale.
Yeah, the books.
Still on sale.
The
Yes.
books are on sale. Please check out the books. Please, 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 please.
Mm-hmm.
Go to my personal
Yes.
page. Go to Brandon's personal page. Mimi has some books in her salon, so please check us
I
out. Buy
do.
them.
I got like 2 left. So yeah.
She got 2 left, so check us out. All right. We appreciate you. We love you. Have a good night.